Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Hello. I'm Isabus Sigil, and I mean, like, fucking introduction right now. VGC Series 13 dropped, I think, this morning. I'm assuming this morning, because, like, I woke up, first thing I see today is this tweet here. And me, being tired, first waking up, I'm like, wait, what? But then I read it again and I'm like, whoa. Mythical Pokemon, you say? Which I'm quite excited for. So, I got the rules pulled up here. I'm gonna take a little look. Chat about it a little bit, Because, like, Sword and Shield... See, for Sword and Shield, the game itself... I'm not too crazy about it. But I'd say this game is special to me because, like, I finally get a chance to do VGC. Because it's a lot easier to do it, I don't have to go out anywhere and do it. I'm actually in the rational mind to understand EV training and all that before. Because, like, in previous generations, yeah, I liked playing the Pokemon game, but, like, I didn't play the game, you know what I mean? Like, I was just playing just to play. But now, I play competitively, and I love it. It's great. And, I've been, jumping into VGC, and this is the first game I've actually jumped in full hog. Got a whole bunch of Pokemon on deck ready for VGC, and, it's great, it's fun. So whenever new rules drop, I'm excited. So let's take a look at them. Let's look through. Let's get this ad out the way. Oh, right, I completely forgot my point. That being said, I never got a chance to play competitively with, Mythical Pokemon. And now we finally can. Because, bro, I love Genesect and Victini, and I've always wanted a team with one or both. And I finally can. It's great. I'm excited. I love it. But anyways, that aside, hold up. Wait a second. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. We're back. I had to crop it real quick. I want to have more space on the screen so we can, actually focus on what we're looking at here. So let's pop this open, take a look. Awards, same as usual, I assume. Okay, right off the bat, we got Mew right there. I have a Mew. I don't think I'm gonna use Mew, honestly. I mean, hold up. What were Mew's stats again? I barely use Mew, so I could never remember. Yeah, that makes sense. Same as usual. Mew, that's something. I feel like Mew is going to be interesting to deal with because there's so much you can do with it because it can learn anything. I don't know, Mew's going to definitely be a mixed bag type of deal. Like, you're never going to know exactly what its game plan is because somebody could probably do something wacky with it. Celebi. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever battled a Celebi. I get the gist of Celebi, it's Celebi, like, what else is... We know what a Celebi's gonna do. I don't know if Celebi's gonna be used much. I hope it is. I'm excited to see what people do with Celebi because, honestly, wouldn't know what to do with a Celebi if I had one. Grass Psychic is such a interesting typing. And I feel like we got a lot of fire types. A lot of prevalent fire types all over the place. Like Incineroar. Oh yeah, this thing's really not gonna like Incineroar actually, now that I think about it, yeah. Ho-Oh being right there, right above it. Now Victini's here. I mean, I hope Celebi does well. Like, Celebi's cool and all, but Grass Psychic as a typing, I mean, nah. I don't see it doing too well. There's too many Dark types out there. Dark type is doing so well right now. And then there's, you know, where is it? This demon right here, Zacian. Because, like, I feel like it doesn't matter how many, you know, new restricted mons and new mythical Pokemon we have, a lot of stuff still hinges on Zacian because it's just, like, so disgusting. Like, it's just so good. Such a good mon. Oh, and Zarude's right there too. That's probably going to be a problem for Jirachi as well, honestly, if people use it. Because, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't have Zarude. I think that's the only mythical Pokemon I've never had. Because, like, I used to have, Diancie and Volcanion, but that was, like, on an old save file that I lost. Jirachi. I can see Jirachi doing well. Steel is a good typing. Steel Psychic is pretty good. Victini. I hope Victini does well. I love Victini. Victini is my boy. Honestly, I can see it doing pretty well because, like, anything that would check Steel types, mostly Zacian, is a good Pokemon to have on your team. I feel like Zacian is very powerful, but I don't think it wants to mess with a Victini. And having a Victini in your party in the back to increase accuracy is actually pretty good. Wait, let me double check. I don't want to, like, misspeak here, but I'm pretty sure that's what Victory Star does. Yeah, raises accuracy of allies by 10%. So, this is interesting because, like, you could have Victini on a team with, like, Groudon or Kyogre, and you can spam Origin Pulse or Precipice Blades more with, you know, less of a worry of missing so much. Because, like, those two moves, well, they got, like, what, 90 accuracy, I'm pretty sure? Let me double check. Origin Pulse, 85 accuracy. I'm assuming Groudon's the same with Precipice Blades. I'll double check just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure that would also be 85 since they're counterparts. Yeah, 85. So 10% increase would actually be pretty good for those moves, so that way, you know, you have less of a worry, you know, you're more inclined to use those moves because they're going to be more accurate. You don't have to worry about, like, your HP being lower, like with Water Spout and Eruption. Who else? Actually, you know what? Jirachi might be great because the whole, Iron Head, Serene Grace spam. That'd actually be pretty good. I mean, it's a predictable tactic, but I mean, like, it still works. You know, it's still a good strategy if you want to, like, keep something in check. Keldeo, water fighting. What's Keldeo's stats compared to Urshifu? I gotta see that real quick. Because, like, they're serving the same purpose, honestly. They're both water fighting. I'm assuming Keldeo is better. But, I mean, I'll double check. I'm curious, actually. Let me check. Bottom, it's the Rapid Strike style. 100, 130, 100. Okay. Then Keldeo. Clean. I mean, honestly, they don't serve as much of the same purpose as I assumed. I never used Keldeo. This whole time, I've been assuming Keldeo's a physical attacker. But you know what? Yeah, I see their stats are different enough where I can see them standing on their own. Oops. Standing on their own, serving different purposes on different teams. I can see that. Keldeo would be interesting because, like, you'd see a lot more, you know, special moves from it. Be pretty good on a rain team, I'd say. Genesect might also be really good for a rain team to reduce the power of those fire type moves. I like Genesect. Are the drives in this? Do I not have the drives? I gotta look for the drives. I gotta get the drives because I think it would be interesting to bring the fire drive for Technoblast to turn it fire type, so that way you have a reason to check Zacian, because Zacian can't really do much to Genesect besides like attempt a fighting move, I suppose, but I mean like it's gonna resist it. Diancie, I feel like there's too many steel types lurking around to be bringing Diancie. I'm sure Diancie would be great, but I don't know. Rock Fairy on paper is great, but ugh, I don't know about that. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. I mean, I hope to see it, and I hope to see it do well, but I don't see that going too well for you. Volcanion, on the other hand, though, fire water type is actually great. I could definitely see this thing like pairing up well with Groudon or Kyogre. That'd be pretty cool because like you can fit on either or of the teams. That's great. And then on top of that, you know, it can change to either weather on its own and still get the advantage. Get the stab, get the weather boost. It's actually pretty good. Magearna. Okay, now there's two Steel Fairy types. Now we got a physical one and a special one. At least it's slow. That being said, Trick Room teams. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on a Trick Room team. I never really used Magearna, honestly, and I both want to and don't want to, cause like Steel Fairy, man. I understand it's Steel Fairy, but Steel Fairy is just so painful. Steel Fairy is so painful to deal with. Marshadow. Interesting typing. I would like to see Marshadow do well. If anything, Marshadow would actually be really good with Spectral Thief. Yeah, Spectral Thief would be really crazy this gen, especially with like going against Zacian or Zamazenta. You could steal their Intrepid Sword and Dauntless Shield boosts right off of them, which would be something. So like even if like you go against Incineroar and you get intimidated, it wouldn't really matter because you just go right for Zacian and steal its boost. Zeraora. I'm actually excited to use Zeraora. I actually like its design, and I like electric types, you know. It'll be a good electric type to use, but I can see it, you know, kind of being outclassed a bit by the yellow demon, Regieleki. Regieleki is so fast. So I can honestly see it like being used more than Zeraora, but I mean like I'm sure Zeraora is gonna get some play. Metal. Pure Steel type, it's pretty good. What are your stats? I've actually never used this thing either. What you would? Huh. Okay, that's something. I mean, those are the stats of a great Assault Vest user. Wow. I've actually never seen the stats before. What does this thing get? Doesn't he have a signature move? Yeah, double Iron Bash. Interesting. can see that doing well this gen, honestly. Those are some crazy stats. I've actually never seen those stats before. I can see Melmetal doing pretty good. I mean, Steel is a great type. And finally, Zarude. What are your stats, buddy? What do you do? What do we got? Okay, I mean, like, that's alright. That's average. Pretty decent. Don't really need that special attack anyways. You got a signature move? Jungle Healing. Huh. I did not expect this to be a support mod. Interesting. Okay. I can see it having some use, perhaps. It's got Grassy Glide, so you could probably pair it up with Rillaboom. Spam double Grassy Glide. Other than that, I'm not sure. I haven't used this thing. Okay. Looking good. I'm glad to see the mythical mons coming out of the woodworks. Well, I just wanted to hop up, talk about the new series coming up, and yeah, just gonna leave it there. I'll see you later. Have a good one.